persecution, this, Mr. Stott. Every time a motor goes missing round here, you come and lean on us.
All I said was Cyril was seen hanging around in Rodney Street just before the car went missing.
Blimey, not even allowed to walk down a public street nowadays.
Have a look around, Mr. Stott. If you can see an Austin princess amongst our stock.
All right. Forget it.
Here, Mr. Stott, do you fancy a nice stereo cassette player? Make a change for them, please, messages. I'll do you the special price. Hey, Mr. Stott, anytime you fancy any spare parts, you know, just give me a buzz. You'll not get cheaper.
God, Cyril, that was terrible. He's questioning us about a knocked-off motor, and half the time he's sitting on part of it, and the rest of it's all around him. It's nasty, Cyril, nasty. And what's more, it's a mug's game.
Look, Wes, I am building up a depot of pre-owned spare parts, unrivaled on Merseyside.
Fine, great, but do it without stealing cars, eh?
What do you mean, stealing? I didn't know who was stealing it. I genuinely thought the car had been abandoned.
Look, Cyril, people do not abandon their cars at parking meters, and even if they do not put money in the meter.
Well, I felt confident, you see, Wes, because my stars this morning said I'd have a good day.
Your stars? Hiya, ma'am.
Here, I see. Aries, the ram. You have the golden touch today. Those around you acclaim your sharp intelligence.
Cyril, you make two short planks look slim. This horoscope lark is a load of rubbish. I mean, there must be about 5 million people the same sign as you. What it says in the paper can't be right for all of them, can it?
Didn't say it was right for all of them. Said it was right for me. Though I will admit, I wouldn't mind having one of them precision forecasts done. Here, ma'am, you'll know this. When was the exact time I was born?
11:05. Now, I remember that because your dad, he'd been with me. He wanted to be there when you arrived. But unfortunately, he had to go just before you were born. The pub's opened at 11, and you were born at 11:05.
11 in the morning. Blimey, but there wouldn't be any stars there when I was born, would there? Be broad daylight.
No, Cyril, the stars are still there during the day. It's just that you can't see them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you can't see them, how do you know where they are?
Oh, there's ways. There's a lot. The government never tells us, you know. Hello, Glenys. You're just in time for a bit of tea.
Oh, I couldn't eat nothing, Mrs. McGregor. My nerves are all twanging. I've just been and had my fortune told. This clairvoyant lady, she comes to it in your own home. Helps with all the psychic vibrations and that. Madam Pratt, they call her. And she knew me. She knew me life just by looking at me hand. She said to me, "You've had a lot of trouble in your life, haven't you, through being too nice to people?" Well, I mean, it's me.
What did she tell you about the future?
Said I'd be married within 12 months to the man of my dreams.
Who's this you've been dreaming about?
She means you, Cyril. She knew all about you just by looking at the lines on my hand.
What'd she say about me?
You only start sulking if I tell you.
Hey, I wouldn't mind letting this woman give me a reading. She could help me get a glimpse of my future career. The breakthrough, fame, stardom.
Cyril, there's some things you're better off not knowing, because if you did know, well, it'd only depress you.
Yeah, have a reading, Cyril. She might see our exact wedding date in your hand.
Oh, I think Wes is right. There's some things you're better off not knowing.
Well, she can give me a reading because there's something I want to know. I want to know if I'll be getting married again.
Do what? Ma'am, what have you been up to?
I've been dreading this, lads. Dreading it. You know she wants to marry, don't you?
Well, from one or two things she said lately, I think it's that Edward Heath. I never knew he'd come from round here. But my mum was saying how she used to go to the corporation bats with him every Saturday morning.
It's not Edward Heath. I wish it was. I never liked the bloke. Now, you're going to be shocked, I know. But it's me she's after.
Shocked? Hey, we wouldn't mind, would we, Wes? In fact, you know, one of my ambitions has always been to have a dad who was well off. Like, owns a nightclub or something.
What makes you think my man wants to marry you, Mr. Stanley?
Well, this goes back many years. Here, Nigel. This is highly confidential, so when you're in that laundrette next, keep your mouth shut and your mind on your washing, right? Well, one day, in a sentimental mood, that's how the drink used to take me in them days, I asked your mum to marry me.
God, it must be great growing up with your dad owning a nightclub. And you look around you and you think, one day, all this will be mine. Must be just how Prince Charles feels. Hey, you'll be making a new will you, Mr. Stanley?
Give it a rest, Cyril. Go on, Mr. Stanley.
Luckily, however, she turned me down. Because, and you'll understand this, Wesley, she said your dad had prior claim. Even though he stood her up on the wedding day, she was convinced he was going to come back.
Well, she's been saying that for the last 30 years.
And I said to her, God, the things men do in drink. It's right what the Band of Hope says. It's a curse. I said to her, Dolly, the offer still stands no matter how long it takes. When you're sure in your own mind that Wesley's father is not coming back, just name the day.
Hey, I'll be your best man if you like, Mr. Stanley. I'll sing at the reception. This is my lovely day.
Cyril, I cannot marry a man. No disrespect. She's a lovely woman, a gem beyond price, but it's me health. Your mother's always been a vigorous woman. And the doctor said with my blood pressure, no exertion. I'm not supposed to lift anything heavier than one of these cigars. And now she's looking at me with a gleam in her eye, and she wants this fortune teller to tell her whether she'll marry again. God, it'd kill me.
Hey, I wouldn't leave it till after the wedding to make this new will, Mr. Stanley. Especially if your health's a bit dicey. You know, if this was mine, I'd have the seal in a different colour.
You never told me she lived in the flats.
Oh, yeah. 11th floor. What's up?
I'm getting bad vibrations.
Yeah, what does she want to do her fortune-telling here for?
We couldn't think of anywhere else, Colwyn. Madam Pratt didn't like the flats. The atmosphere was wrong, she said.
The vibrations was dead negative. Ooh, a lot of grief and suffering. Makes for a bad reading. Ooh, I get a feeling of violence. Beware of a small woman with a big handbag.
Blimey, no, it's just about to scribe your missus.
Now, hang on. We get a lot of grief and suffering at this club if it comes to that. What about all the punters what have had to listen to Cyril singing?
Yeah, that's true. This is my fiancé, Cyril, who was telling you about.
Oh, you don't have to point him out to me. I knew his vibrations as soon as I walked through that door. You better have a reading. It may not be too late.
Hey, Glynis, take Madam Pratt through to the bar, love.
Yeah, right. Follow me, Madam Pratt. You and all, Cyril.
That was amazing what she just did in here. How did she know Nigel was connected with violence, eh?
Could be a simple explanation, ma'am. Maybe Nigel threw her out of somewhere.
Oh, dear. What? Oh, you've had a lot of trouble in your life. It's all here. I can see policemen.
Which is policeman? By the way, should I have washed my hands?
Oh. No wonder you've had disharmony. You see that there? That's what we call the star of turmoil.
No, he got that at school. It's where Nobby Turner nailed you to the woodwork fence that time, remember?
It's the star of turmoil.
I'm not too bothered about the past. I know all about that. Blimey, I should do. I was there when it was happening.
Oh, dearie me. It's a good job your areas of patience and resignation are well developed, dear.
Can you see marriage there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing about the bad things. Tell me about my future career, fame, stars and wealth.
When I see it, I'll mention it.
You definitely see love and romance there, do you?
No, just marriage.
And it's soon, is it, the marriage?
Yes, well, thank you very much. You can do me man now. Oh, it's not scientific, this palmistry, Glenn. It's not like your horoscope. Did I tell you about me reading the other day where it said Aries the ram and Virgo are not ideal marriage partners?
Are you trying to wriggle out of it?
No. I just think we should wait until my horoscope in the paper says it's a good time for getting married. Mentioning me by name.
You've had a checkered life, haven't you, dear? A lot of the rough and not enough of the smooth. And I can say straight off, it's all through men. You know what I mean? 2 men in particular. One dark and the other very dark.
Oh, dear, that Wes, that'll be Cyril's dad and your dad.
Amazing. However does she do it?
Who is your wedding? Will I be getting married again?
Oh, there's a wedding here and it's going to be very soon.
See, Colwyn, if it's your fate, you can't avoid it.
It must be Wesley's dad, eh, Dolly? Must mean he's coming back, because I know you always said Eve's the only man you'd wed.
Oh, while he's alive, yeah. Now, I need to know that as well. Is Wesley's dad still in the land of living?
Oh, I can't tell you that, dear. I'd have to see his hand to know that.
Oh, I'm sure he's still with us, Dolly.
There is a way you could find out, Mrs. McGregor. You could go to a séance, couldn't you? Get through to him on the other side, like, if he's dead.
Glenn, that is brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. Remind me to fire you, Glennis.
Stanley, just trust me.
Look, Wesley, if this medium, or whatever you call him, gets through to your dad on his ghostly telephone, I am sunk.
He won't. It's all sorted. Yeah, this is him now.
Am I in the right shop?
Come in, Mr. Walsh. Mr. Stanley, I want you to meet Mr. Walsh, the noted medium. He is going to be our trusty guide and interpreter in the next world.
Look, Sunshine, I hope Wesley has filled you in because... Yeah, I know you, don't I?
Wally Walsh and his little Willie. Let me out. I want to come out.
Good God. Now I remember. I thought you were dead.
He is, but don't tell him. I need him to carry the suitcase.
Great, Wally, but like I was saying before, you know, we won't be needing the dummy.
Is he working here with his foot?
Great, highly comical, Wally. Will you put him away now?
I remember seeing you at the Argyle in Birkenhead.
Why, great days, great days. Yes, Murphy's educated chickens are on the top of the bill. We ate some eggs that week, didn't we, son, eh?
There was a lot of booing the night I saw you, and the bloke in the front was going to do you, only somebody at the back shouted fire.
Oh, aye, that was me. Throwing my voice, you see. Aye, got us out of a lot of tight corners, because audiences were very volatile in those days. One minute they'd be shouting, "Get your little Willie out!" But the next minute they'd be heaving bricks at you. I have been in this séance game now for 10 years. But, you know, there's not the same glamour.
Wesley, are you sure he knows what's wanted?
He does. Now, remember, Mr. Walsh, you can contact any spirit you like except me dad. Otherwise, whoever you fancy, Queen Victoria, anybody.
I don't do women. That's not what I've heard. Will you be quiet, really?
You want what? An alternator? The dad's son? Yeah. Well, if we haven't got it in stock, I'll contact my other branches. But leave it with me, Squire. Rathbone Motor Spare Parts Services can supply anything.
You'll not need that. The door's rubbish.
It must give you a funny feeling, Mrs. McGregor. To think, in a few minutes' time, you could be talking to Wesley's dad. After 30-odd years, you're bound to have a lot to say to each other.
Never a great one for conversation, Wesley's dad. Preaching, yeah. Wasn't shy. When the power come on him, he could give anybody a good blasting. But in private, at home with me, like, well, he was more one for deeds than words. I know sometimes I'd be glad when morning come and I could get up for the rest.
Don't mind me saying this, Mrs. McGregor, only, well, I've sometimes thought, how can I put this? Well, he took advantage, Wesley's dad.
Oh, no, we shared everything. No matter how bad times were, he always knew he could have the last penny in my handbag. And I always knew he'd have shared the money collected from his congregation with me if he could. But it was God's money by rights. And then again, you see, I had very heavy expenses. Because when you're trying to save sinners, you have to go in pubs and gambling clubs a lot.
Yeah, I see that. But all the same, he shouldn't have left you standing at the registry office like he did, especially with little Wesley on the way. You've had a hard life, Mrs. McGregor.
Not me. Anyone a lot worse off than me. That Princess Margaret, she's the one I feel sorry for.
Now, dear, I understand it's one particular party you wish to contact.
That's right, Wesley's dad. Livingstone, Cleveland County. How much will it be to speak to him?
Well, it'll be £5 if you want to speak to him, £10 if you want him to speak to you, And for £15, he'll speak to you whilst drinking a glass of water.
Don't worry about the money, Dolly. I am paying for this little session. But I must point out, you cannot speak to Wesley's father if he is not there. I hope we will all bear this in mind. I'm sure he's still alive, you know, Dolly. He could come walking through that door at any time.
Oh, my God!
Sorry I'm late, but I had a bit of trouble tracking down a spare part for a client.
Shut up and sit down.
Now, in a moment, I shall start breathing deeply.
Oh, this is where they go into a trance. You go into a trance now, don't you?
Oh, not when I'm working in the flats, dear. Last time I went into a trance round here, when I came to, I've been stripped down to my underpants. So it won't be a full trance, no. And there's one thing I must insist on. Whilst I am in contact, I must not be touched.
What are you telling me for? What are you hinting at?
I am tuning in now. I am trying to contact my spirit guide.
Who's he, your spirit guide?
He's a little boy.
I had a feeling he would be.
And his name
Little Willie.
is... That's right.
Oh, Wesley, that's wonderful. How did you know?
Must be psychic, eh, ma'am?
I'm tuning in. Yes. I am getting a feeling.
Glennis.
Somebody from the other side is trying to come through. It's a lady. I think the name is Elsie. Or it could be Doris.
I wonder if it's Cousin Eunice.
Eunice. That's it. Eunice. Eunice has a message for you.
Oh, I've worried about Eunice ever since we put her under. Broad in the beams she was, very wide hips. There was talk of a special coffin. But in the finish, we buried her lying on her side. Ask her, is she comfortable?
Yes, she says she's very happy.
Oh, good. Because Auntie Ida always reckoned it was blasphemous burying her on her side. I do, she always slept on her side anyway, daren't sleep on her back when their Frank had a drink.
Eunice has a message for you. She says, keep smiling.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There's somebody else coming through now. Yes? Is it? Is it? It isn't. It is. It's little Willie. Hello, Mr. Wood. Here I am. Here I am.
Blimey, sounds like he's locked in a suitcase.
Don't talk stupid, Cyril. They don't have suitcases on the other side.
I didn't say he wasn't a suitcase. I said it sounded like he was, that's all.
You're going to talk stupid. Just keep quiet.
Is that you, Willie? Yes. Have you been a good boy at school today? Yes. Willie, why don't you say your alphabet whilst I drink this glass of water?
Ow! Excuse me. Can you ask him to put Elvis on?
Who?
Elvis Presley, the king, you know. Are you lonesome tonight?
He's a Yankee lad, isn't he? Aye, well, I don't know. I might be able to get Sir Harry Lauder for you. Or that lovely Irish singer, Count John McCormack.
No, I want to speak to Elvis. I want to ask him if there's any way I can improve my stage act.
Oh, don't be stupid, Cyril.
No, Wes, granted it's hard to visualise improving on perfection. But Elvis might just have spotted some little wrinkle, you know.
Elvis can't speak to you himself.
Why not?
He's busy. Rehearsing for Christmas pantomime. But he sends you a message. He says...
Yes?
Keep smiling.
Smiling, eh? I was going for that hint of menace, you know.
Cyril, will you stop whittering on? We're here to get through to me dad.
If he's there. In my view, and I speak as the one who's paying, Wesley's father is still on our side.
Willie, did you hear who the lady wanted to speak to? Yes. He is not with us. He is not on this side.
There you go, Dolly. Straight from the horse's mouth. One day, Wesley's father will walk in, and the first thing he'll say is, is me tea ready, girl?
No, that'll be the second thing he'll say. Like I was telling you, he's very demonstrative.
So that's it, eh, ma'am? I mean, if you do decide to get married again, it'll be to me dad, eh?
Yeah. Well, I can tell Mr. Norris he can just stop asking me now.
Who?
Albert Norris, landlord of the Nelson.
What, the one with the big pub? The free house? And he wants you to marry him? I think you should, ma'am.
Oh, no, Wesley. Not with your dad still on this side.
We thought you fancied Mr. Stanley.
What? Colwyn? Takes him all his time to get his cigar going.
I'm tuning in. I'm making contact.
Oh, all right, Wally, you can pack it in now.
There's a gentleman wants to come through. His name is Mr. Herbert McGregor.
It's your dad, Cyril.
Which of you would like to speak to him?
You've got something to say to him, haven't you, Mrs. McGregor?
Not offhand, no. You have a word, Cyril.
Well, I'm not bothered, you know.
Tell him not today, thank you.
Keep smiling.
I think that's awful. I mean, if Cyril's dad's gone to the trouble to come through, well, I mean, it's only polite. He'll be upset.
Well, if you feel so bad about it, you have a word with him.
I didn't know him, did I?
No, and if you had done, you wouldn't want to speak to him neither.
Here, I'll speak to him. Ask him what he did with the money he got from them raffle tickets I gave him to sell in 1949.
He says you're having trouble at the club. He says you've had the burglars in.
Tell him to stop dodging the issue. Hey, he said what?
What makes you think it was an inside job?
It has to be. They emptied the till. They took the fags, they took the spirits, and they left the pies. Oh, they knew what they were doing, all right.
Hang on. He tasted the pies, Mr. Stanley. That's why they left them.
Hey, that's phase bite. I'd know it anywhere. I've got the identical one down there.
Had your fortune told lately, Colwyn? Madam Pratt, for instance?
Yeah, she was round here the other...
Oh, what a nice little scam. Comes to your place, looks at your palm and the doors and the windows while she's at it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
However, Madam Pratt evidently neglected to tell her own fortune today. The van that was using to shift your stuff, Colwyn, coasted to a halt right outside the Bridewell. There's a limit to how far your van will take you when somebody's nicked your alternator.
This van, would it be a Datsun?
Correct, Cyril. Now, how did you know that?
Uncanny coincidence, Mr. Stott, or telepathy. There's still a lot we don't know yet.
True, Wesley, but there are lots of things we do know. I know, for instance, that this afternoon, not long after that van was interfered with, Cyril here sold an identical alternator, didn't you, Cyril?
Say nothing, Cyril.
No, Wes, I have to speak. I cannot tell a lie. I did sell an alternator today.
I'll phone Mr. Cox.
I sold it to Mr. Stott here, as a matter of fact. Wife's car going all right now, Mr. Stott. Anytime you want any spare parts, you know,
One of these days, Cyril. One of these days, I will...
Mr. Stott, doesn't do to look into the future. It's coming to us all soon enough.